Have you ever wondered how a bullied, introverted kid from South Africa grew up to change the world with revolutionary ideas? From creating the first successful online payment system to dreaming of colonizing Mars, Elon Musk's journey is nothing short of incredible. Stay with us till the end of this story to see how his challenges and failures turned into life-changing innovations and how you can learn English along the way. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel now so you won't miss out on more inspiring stories that'll help you improve your English skills. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, a city in South Africa. He was the oldest child in his family with two younger siblings. His brother Kimball and his sister Tosca came a few years after him. Elon's parents, Errol and May Musk, came from different backgrounds. Errol was an engineer, and May was a model and a dietitian. Both parents were hard-working and talented in their own ways, but they had different jobs. Errol's work involved solving complex problems with machines, while May worked in fashion and health. This blend of different skills and ideas influenced Elon's thinking as a child. When Elon was young, his family life was not always easy. His parents separated when he was just 9 years old, and Elon chose to live with his father, Errol Musk. Unfortunately, Elon's relationship with his father was not very strong. They did not always get along, and Elon often felt misunderstood by him. Despite these challenges, Elon's love for learning never faded. In fact, it made him more determined to pursue his dreams. Even as a child, Elon was very interested in books. While other children were outside playing, Elon could often be found with a book in his hands. He loved to read, especially science fiction books. These stories about space, technology, and the future filled his mind with ideas and dreams. One of his favorite authors was Isaac Asimov, a well-known writer of science fiction. Elon's imagination was shaped by these books, and they made him dream of a time when humans could travel to space and live on other planets. At the age of 10, Elon started to develop an interest in computers and technology. He was curious about how things worked, and this curiosity led him to teach himself how to code. Coding is a skill that allows people to create programs on computers. Elon spent hours learning this skill, and by the time he was 12 years old, he had created his very first video game. It was called Blaster, and he sold it for $500 to a computer magazine. This was a big achievement for a 12-year-old. It showed that Elon had the talent and the drive to succeed in the world of technology. Despite his growing love for technology, Elon's time in school was not always happy. He was a quiet and introverted child, and other kids often picked on him. He was bullied because he liked reading books and didn't enjoy the things that other children did, like playing sports. The bullying was difficult for Elon, but he didn't let it stop him. Instead of feeling discouraged, he used it as motivation to work harder and pursue his dreams. He believed that if he kept learning and developing his skills, he would one day achieve great things. Elon's passion for technology grew stronger as he got older. He started thinking about how technology could be used to make the world a better place. His love for science fiction was not just about reading stories. It was about imagining a future where technology could help solve big problems. One of the biggest problems Elon thought about was the future of space exploration. He dreamed of a world where humans could travel to other planets, especially Mars. Elon believed that this was important for the survival of the human race. He thought that if humans could live on Mars, they could protect themselves from dangers on Earth, like natural disasters or wars. When Elon was 12 years old, his first computer game, Blaster, was an early sign of his entrepreneurial spirit. He didn't just want to make things for fun, he wanted to create things that could change the world. His love for technology and space exploration became the driving forces in his life. He knew that he wanted to do something big, something that would make a difference in the world. As he grew older, Elon's dreams became even clearer. He started to think about how he could make his dreams of space travel a reality. He knew that if he wanted to achieve his goals, he would need to learn as much as he could about technology, business, and science. His parents encouraged him to study hard, and they supported him in his dreams. Elon's mother, May, played a special role in his life. She was always there to encourage him, even when things were tough. Elon's early life was full of challenges, but he never gave up on his dreams. Despite the bullying at school, his difficult relationship with his father, and the obstacles he faced as a young person, Elon kept pushing forward. He was determined to learn, grow, and follow his passion for technology and space exploration. His childhood experiences shaped him into the person he would become. A visionary, a dreamer, and a doer. As he looked to the future, Elon believed that technology was the key to solving many of the world's problems. He knew that if he worked hard enough, he could make his dreams come true. He wanted to use his skills in technology to help humanity reach new heights, both on Earth and in space. His journey was just beginning, and he was ready to face the challenges ahead. When Elon Musk was 17 years old, he made an important decision that would change his life. He decided to leave South Africa and move to Canada. Elon wanted to find better opportunities, and he believed that North America was the place where his dreams could come true. The idea of living in a place with more possibilities excited him. He thought that in North America, he would be able to learn more, grow, and create things that could help people. Elon's mother, May Musk, played an important role in his decision. She was born in Canada, so Elon was able to get Canadian citizenship through her. This made it easier for him to move to Canada. At first, Elon lived with different relatives in places like Saskatchewan and British Columbia. It was not easy, but it helped him feel more independent and get ready for his next step. Elon eventually settled in Ontario, where he started to go to school. He attended Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario in 1990. Queen's University was a good place for Elon to begin his education. The university was full of different people and ideas, which helped Elon learn a lot. He was excited to be at a university where he could think deeply about the world and explore his interests. During his time at Queen's, Elon met Justine Wilson, another student who shared his love for reading and talking about big ideas. They became close friends, and over time their relationship grew stronger. Justine would later become Elon's first wife, and they would have children together. Even though Elon was in a new country and attending a good university, he still needed to support himself. To make money, he worked several part-time jobs. One job was cleaning out boilers at a lumber mill, and another was cutting logs with a chainsaw. These jobs were hard, but they taught Elon the value of working hard and staying focused on his goals. They also helped him learn how to manage his time better, as he had to balance school and work. After 2 years at Queen's University, Elon decided to move to the United States to continue his education. In 1995, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, UPenn, in Philadelphia. Elon knew that UPenn offered more specialized programs that would help him learn about the things he cared most about: physics and business. At UPenn, Elon decided to take on 2 degrees. He studied physics in the College of Arts and Sciences, and he also studied economics at the Wharton School of Business. Elon's decision to pursue both physics and economics was important for his future. Physics gave him the scientific knowledge he needed to understand technology, space, and engineering. Economics, on the other hand, helped him understand how businesses work and how to make money. These two degrees would give him the skills to start his own companies and change the world. Elon was always interested in combining science and business, and he believed that learning both would allow him to create new ideas and solutions. During his time at UPenn, Elon worked hard to keep up with his studies. He enjoyed the challenge, but it was not always easy. There were moments when Elon felt the pressure of studying and working at the same time, but he didn't let the challenges stop him. Instead, he stayed focused on his goal of learning as much as he could. His time at UPenn helped him grow in many ways, and he started to develop the ideas that would later shape his companies. While Elon was studying at UPenn, he also spent time thinking about his future. He loved learning and wanted to use his knowledge to make the world a better place. His interest in technology and space exploration continued to grow, and he began to think more about how he could make a difference in these areas. He realized that the best way to make an impact was not just to study, but also to create new things. Elon's time at university helped him see that he could use his knowledge to build companies that would change the world. Although Elon was focused on his studies, he also took time to build relationships. His friendship with Justine Wilson grew stronger, and they became close. They shared many of the same interests, especially when it came to reading and thinking about the future. Justine was an important part of Elon's life, and they both helped each other in many ways as they moved forward in their education and personal lives. By the time Elon graduated from the University of Pennsylvania, he had learned a lot about physics, economics, and life in general. He was ready to take the next step in his journey. Instead of following the traditional path of continuing with a PhD at Stanford University, Elon made a bold decision. He decided to enter the world of entrepreneurship and business. Elon believed that if he wanted to make a real difference, he needed to start creating new things now, not wait until later. Elon's time at university gave him the knowledge and skills he needed to pursue his dreams. It also helped him understand that learning never stops. Even though he was finished with school, he knew that his education was just beginning. The experiences and lessons from Queen's University and UPenn helped prepare him for the challenges ahead. He had the knowledge and confidence to start his own companies and make a real impact in the world. Elon's journey to North America was not easy, but it was an important part of his life. It helped him grow as a person and as a thinker. Moving to Canada and the United States allowed him to see new opportunities and follow his dreams. His time at Queen's University and UPenn helped him learn about science, business, and the world around him. These years laid the foundation for the great things Elon would go on to achieve. His education gave him the tools he needed to succeed, and his determination pushed him forward to create something truly extraordinary. Elon Musk's entrepreneurial journey began soon after he finished his education. Instead of following the traditional path of getting a job, Elon decided to start his own company. He believed that the knowledge he gained from studying physics and economics would help him create something new, something that could change the world. In 1995, Elon, along with his brother Kimball, started their first company, Zip2. Zip2 was a business that aimed to help newspapers put their content online. At that time, the internet was new, and many businesses, including newspapers, did not have websites. Zip2 wanted to change that. The company provided a service that helped newspapers put their business listings, maps, and other content online. The idea was new, but it was also risky. Many people didn't believe that the internet would be important for businesses at the time. But Elon and his brother worked hard to prove them wrong. Starting Zip2 was not easy. Elon and Kimball didn't have a lot of money. They had to use their savings to rent a small office and buy the computers and software they needed to start the company. Elon focused on building the technology and writing the code for the website, while Kimball worked on selling the service to newspapers. They worked long hours, sometimes sleeping in the office to save money. Their hard work eventually paid off. Zip2 grew, and in 1996, the company received a $3 million investment from a venture capital firm called More Davido Ventures. This helped them expand their business. In 1999, Zip2 was bought by Compaq, a large technology company, for $307 million. Elon Musk's share of the sale was $22 million. This was a big achievement for Elon, and it gave him the money and confidence to start his next project. In 1999, Elon launched a new company called X.com. X.com was an online payment service that aimed to make sending and receiving money easier and faster. At that time, online banking was still new, and most people didn't trust the internet for financial transactions. But Elon saw the potential and worked to make online payments simple and secure. X.com soon acquired a small startup called PayPal, which was focused on digital payments. Elon saw the opportunity in PayPal and decided to focus on it. Under Elon's leadership, X.com became PayPal in 2001. PayPal allowed people to send money using email, making online payments faster and more convenient. PayPal quickly became popular, and by 2002, eBay bought it for $1.5 billion. Elon Musk made $165 million from the sale. With this money, he was able to start new projects and continue pursuing his dreams. Elon's work with Zip2 and PayPal showed the importance of hard work, innovation, and risk-taking. His success with these companies helped him grow and gave him the confidence to start even bigger ventures in the future. After selling PayPal, Elon Musk decided to focus on a much bigger dream: space exploration. Elon believed that space exploration was essential for the future of humanity. He felt that if we wanted to ensure the survival of the human race, we needed to explore other planets, especially Mars. This vision became the foundation for SpaceX. In 2002, Elon founded SpaceX, which stands for Space Exploration Technologies Corp. His main goal with SpaceX was to reduce the cost of space travel. At that time, space travel was expensive, and only government organizations like NASA could afford to send rockets and people into space. Elon wanted to change that. He believed that private companies could play a big role in space exploration, just like they had done in other industries. One of Elon's most important ideas was to make rockets reusable. Before SpaceX, rockets were used only once and then thrown away. This made space missions extremely costly. Elon's vision was to build rockets that could be reused, which would lower the cost of each mission and allow for more frequent space travel. The idea was risky, but Elon was determined to make it work. SpaceX's first rocket was called Falcon 1. It was a small rocket designed to carry satellites into space. However, the early days of SpaceX were filled with failures. The first 3 attempts to launch Falcon 1 ended in failure. Despite these challenges, Elon did not give up. Instead, he learned from each failure and used that knowledge to improve the design of the rocket. Finally, in 2008, SpaceX succeeded. Falcon 1 reached orbit on its 5th attempt, becoming the first privately funded rocket to successfully reach space. This was a major milestone for SpaceX and for Elon. Following the success of Falcon 1, SpaceX continued to improve its technology. They developed a bigger and more powerful rocket called Falcon 9. Falcon 9 was designed to be reusable, just like Elon had dreamed. In 2010, SpaceX successfully launched Falcon 9, and its first stage returned to Earth safely, proving that reusable rockets were possible. This success changed the space industry and showed that private companies could compete with government space agencies. In 2012, SpaceX made history again by becoming the first private company to send a spacecraft, called Dragon, to the International Space Station, ISS. Dragon carried supplies to astronauts living aboard the ISS. This was a huge achievement for SpaceX, and demonstrated that private companies could play an essential role in space exploration. Elon's ultimate goal for SpaceX was to make it possible for humans to live on Mars. To achieve this, SpaceX began working on Starship, a massive spacecraft designed to carry people to Mars and other destinations in space. Starship is different from other rockets because it is fully reusable and capable of carrying up to 100 people per mission. Elon believes that Starship will be the key to creating a self-sustaining colony on Mars. Through his work with SpaceX, Elon Musk has shown that with determination, innovation, and a willingness to take risks, anything is possible. SpaceX has inspired the world by showing that space travel can be affordable, accessible, and achievable. And it continues to pave the way for humanity to explore and live on other planets. After achieving success with SpaceX, Elon Musk turned his attention to another important problem facing the world: climate change. He understood that in order to protect the planet and ensure a sustainable future, humanity needed to reduce its reliance on fossil fuels and switch to clean, renewable energy. Elon believed that technology could be used to solve this problem, and he decided to focus on creating solutions for sustainable energy. This led him to get involved with two major companies, Tesla and SolarCity, joining Tesla Motors. In 2004, Elon Musk became involved with Tesla Motors, a company founded by engineers Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Tesla's goal was to create electric vehicles, EVs, that were not only good for the environment but also fast, stylish, and practical. At the time, many people didn't think electric cars could compete with gasoline-powered cars. People thought EVs were too slow, with not enough driving range or power to be used in everyday life. But Elon saw the potential of electric cars and believed that they could change the way people think about transportation. Elon joined Tesla as an investor and chairman of the board. He provided the company with important funding and helped guide its direction. Although Tesla was a small company at the time, Elon's leadership and vision helped it grow into one of the most well-known electric car companies in the world. Elon's goal was to prove that electric cars could be just as good, if not better, than traditional gasoline-powered cars. The first electric car that Tesla produced was the Roadster, which launched in 2008. The Roadster was a breakthrough in the automotive industry. It could drive more than 200 miles on a single charge, and it could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds. This was impressive, especially considering that most electric vehicles at the time were not very fast or practical. The Roadster showed the world that electric cars could be powerful, stylish, and efficient. Tesla had successfully challenged the idea that electric cars were only for people who wanted to be environmentally friendly but didn't care about performance. The Model S and affordable electric cars. While the Roadster was a success, Elon wanted to make electric cars more affordable for everyone. He understood that in order to make a real impact on the environment, electric cars had to become a regular part of everyday life. So, in 2012, Tesla introduced the Model S, a luxury electric sedan that became even more popular than the Roadster. The Model S was not only faster and more affordable, but it also had a longer range, meaning drivers could travel longer distances without needing to charge the car. The Model S received many awards for its safety, performance, and design. It quickly became one of the most popular electric vehicles on the market. One of the key features of the Model S was its ability to receive software updates over the internet. This meant that Tesla could improve the car's performance and fix any issues without requiring drivers to bring their cars to a service center. This innovation made Tesla stand out from other car companies and helped to make electric vehicles more attractive to people all around the world, making electric cars more accessible. As Tesla continued to grow, Elon Musk wanted to make electric cars more affordable for the average person. In 2017, Tesla introduced the Model 3, a smaller, more affordable electric sedan. The Model 3 was designed to be a car that most people could afford, while still offering the same benefits of an electric car: good performance, long range, and environmental friendliness. The Model 3 became a huge success, and hundreds of thousands of people placed pre-orders for the car before it even launched. The Model 3 helped Tesla reach its goal of making electric cars more accessible to the mass market. It also helped Tesla become the leading company in the electric vehicle industry. The success of the Model 3 showed that people were ready to embrace electric vehicles, not just as an environmentally friendly choice, but as a practical and affordable option for everyday driving. Solar City, a new way to power our homes. In addition to working on electric cars, Elon Musk was also focused on making clean energy more accessible to everyone. In 2006, he co-founded Solar City, a company that aimed to make solar energy more affordable and easy to use. Solar energy is a clean, renewable source of power that doesn't pollute the environment, and Elon believed that it was the key to reducing humanity's reliance on fossil fuels. Solar City's goal was to make it simple for people to install solar panels on their homes and businesses. The company offered a range of services, including designing and installing solar panel systems, as well as providing financing options to make it easier for people to switch to solar power. Solar City's approach made it easier for people to adopt clean energy and reduce their carbon footprints. Solar City also worked on creating energy storage solutions, such as the Tesla Powerwall. The Powerwall is a battery that stores excess energy generated by solar panels during the day, so homeowners can use that energy at night or during cloudy days. This innovation allowed people to become more energy independent and rely less on the power grid. In 2016, Tesla acquired Solar City in an effort to bring together electric vehicles and solar energy into one unified business. Elon's vision was to create a company that could provide clean energy solutions for every part of life, from the cars we drive to the energy we use in our homes. By combining Tesla's electric vehicles with Solar City's solar panels and energy storage systems, Elon wanted to create a complete system for a sustainable future. This merger allowed Tesla to offer a fully integrated solution for customers who wanted to reduce their environmental impact. People could now drive electric cars powered by solar energy, and they could store that energy in Tesla Powerwalls for later use. Elon's dream of creating a sustainable energy ecosystem was becoming a reality. Elon's work with Tesla and Solar City has had a significant impact on the world. His goal has always been to reduce humanity's reliance on fossil fuels and make clean energy more affordable and accessible. Through his work with these companies, he has helped to change the way people think about energy and transportation. Elon's companies have also played an important role in encouraging other companies and governments to invest in clean energy. As Tesla and Solar City continue to grow, they are paving the way for a future where clean, renewable energy powers the world. Elon's vision is clear. He believes that humanity's future depends on using sustainable energy, and he is working hard to make that future a reality. In the coming years, Tesla will continue to expand its electric vehicle lineup and work on improving the technology behind its cars. Solar City will continue to make solar power more accessible, and together, these companies will help create a more sustainable and environmentally friendly future for the world. Elon Musk's work with Tesla and Solar City is just one example of how technology can be used to solve some of the world's biggest problems. Elon Musk's journey is a true testament to perseverance, vision, and innovation. From a young, introverted boy in South Africa, bullied and misunderstood, to becoming one of the world's most influential entrepreneurs, his life has been full of challenges and triumphs. He faced difficulties in his family life, struggled with bullying, and encountered many failures in his career. However, each of these obstacles only fueled his desire to learn and grow. His passion for technology and space exploration led him to create groundbreaking companies like PayPal, SpaceX, and Tesla, which have revolutionized online payments, space travel, and electric cars. Through his hard work and dedication, Elon proved that dreams can come true if you are willing to put in the effort, face failure head-on, and never give up. The lesson we can learn from Elon's story is that success doesn't happen overnight. It requires persistence, learning from failure, and constantly pushing forward. Elon's journey shows us the importance of believing in our ideas, even when others doubt us, and having a vision that drives us to do something big. We must also be willing to take risks and embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. By listening to this story, you've not only learned about Elon Musk's inspiring life, but also improved your English listening skills. Congratulations on your progress. Remember, every step you take in improving your English counts. Keep pushing forward, and soon you'll reach new heights. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support motivates us to keep creating inspiring content that helps